Hello, hello. It's me. It's me again. Hi. Hello. All right, so it is Tom. I am back again for another installment of Tom Watches Heartstopper. I would like to say thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for everybody. Both to and for. Thank you if you watched or commented or liked or did any of those awesome things to the previous Heartstopper video. It was very nice to wake up this morning after not. Okay, noisy cats are being noisy. It was very nice to wake up this morning after not sleeping enough and see that people had watched the video, so I really appreciate it. So today we're going to move on to episode 2 of Heartstopper. So let's get to it. Love Charlie's drumming. All right, Nick, doing some Instagram stalking, as one does. Charlie's pretty good at the memes. He's got it. Yep. So the hallway to, I believe that's the hallway to the locker room, but yeah, I think they did a really good job there, kind of showing what Charlie's been through. With especially with the drums getting kind of more manic in the background and Nick just looking on. I mean, the scene itself is open to interpretation, but it seems like it's Nick kind of remembering when Charlie came out the year before and how Nick was sort of in the background, kind of seeing people saying these things to Charlie or overhearing people making comments about Charlie and not doing anything about it. And now suddenly it's personal to him because he knows Charlie. So I think in this moment he's kind of realizing like, oh crap, I didn't say anything myself, but I kind of enabled this by not interfering or not standing up for this person. So anyway. All right, Nick having some trouble figuring out what to say. Please don't talk to Ben anymore. Lol. Yeah, there's a time and a place for lol. I know everybody comments on it, but I love Charlie's lock screen. Gay panic. It's kind of Charlie in a nutshell. We've all been there, Charlie. We've all been there. I have that same shirt that Charlie has. I should have worn it today. That would have made sense, but it's like 85 degrees right now, so maybe not. You can talk to me about it if you want. Sounds like a pretty serious situation. All Nelly in the background offering support. Supportive dog. Dog says gay rights. Yeah, we love Nick offering a safe space to Charlie. And it's interesting because in the previous episode when he's talking to Mr. Ajayi, the art teacher, for those who don't know who that is, and Mr. Ajayi is like, well, have you told your friends about the Ben situation? And Charlie says no, because they wouldn't get it because they're not gay. So, clearly he has not even told his friends about what happened with Ben. And yet here he is, Nick has given him this safe space where he can talk about it. And, so that's pretty cool. Well, it started last September. Ben entering the room like a freaking serial killer. Look at that shot. That's such a serial killer shot of just the hand hanging and the person with their back to the door. Sebastian Croft is just far too attractive, though. This is Ben cosplaying as a decent human. I do wonder how much of this is quote-unquote the real Ben and how much is just him putting up a front to try to get Charlie to make out with him. It's in the comics it seems pretty clear that Ben's just putting on a front, but Sebastian Croft brings something to the role that makes me wonder if maybe that's how Ben actually wants to be. I don't know. He's still a dick. Okay, and here thank you for being my supportive straight friend. Haha. So, as I've mentioned before, I've watched a lot of reaction videos to Heartstopper, and you can always tell now this is not me making generalizations, but I'm going to make a generalization. So basically, all the straight people who watch this are like, no, Charlie, don't do that. Don't put him in a box, or they just don't get it. They're like, wait, no, don't send that to him. Why would you send that to him? Like, no, you guys, this is how we find out. Like, this is how you find out if someone is queer, by making a statement like that, and then they contradict you by saying, oh no, actually, I'm not straight, or something like that. So like, it's a tactic. It's not Charlie like assuming that Nick is straight. He's trying to find out. He's hoping for a different answer. But anyway, thank you for being my supportive straight friend. Haha. Long anticipatory pause, and I like that we don't see Nick during this part. Lol, that's okay. Damn it. Rainbow. Here we are back with Elle at HUGS Girls' School. So many of the classrooms in this are just really nifty.
How are you doing, Elle?
Like way better than anything I had in school.
Well, how about you promise me you'll try to make at least one new friend before then?
Okay.
Like, I understand where the teacher is coming from. It does seem like, despite the terrible thing that she did last episode, taking Elle's phone away during lunch when she was all by herself, but I get where the teacher is coming from. Like, she's trying to encourage Elle to make some friends, but like, that is not as easy as just like being determined to make a friend. Like, especially, I mean, they don't really address it here, which I'm glad of. But like, the fact is, Elle is a trans girl in an all-girls school, and like, it's tough enough making friends when you're coming in as just a cis girl, but when you're coming in as a trans girl as well. And as we know later, this school has some serious homophobes in it, so I'm sure they're transphobes as well. But yeah, like, it's not that easy to make friends. Now, in this case, it does turn out that Elle is like, I wouldn't say holding back, but like, she's not really putting herself out there. She's not really trying to make friends because she's afraid of them rejecting her, which is totally understandable. So, I mean, in this case, the teacher could be on the right track that, you know, Elle needs to put herself out there more to try to make some friends. But like, what if that's not the case? Like, what if people are being mean? I don't know. But like, yeah, I'm rambling too much. But this teacher's well-meaning remarks to Elle, I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, and now comes a montage where we repeatedly ask the question, what is Darcy doing? It's like, right now, they're playing some kind of dice game. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not British enough to get it. Okay, we're talking to friends, yeah. Peering in through the window. What is happening here? Are they selling trinkets? Like, I genuinely don't understand what's happening. All right, Charlie and Nick chatting for a long time. And we can see from the text message that Nick is the one who initiated the conversation, and apparently they talked deep into the night.
He's straight, Charlie. Masculine guys can be gay.
They can.
No offense, but you're not exactly the authority in working out who is and isn't gay.
Mr. Ajayi.
Charlie Spring.
Hi, the question.
Well, I am officially a beacon of learning, so fire away.
How do I stop liking someone, specifically a straight guy?
A question for the ages. Now, this may seem obvious, but have you tried putting some space between you?
Well, I can't do that.
Or can't or don't want to?
No, we physically cannot separate from Nicholas Nelson. Like, it's a biological imperative. Charlie needs to be close to Nick. The scariest of scary places. School lunchroom.
Monster Munch?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
as an American, I am not familiar with Monster Munch, but it sounds great. It sounds like a specialty Halloween situation, but I assume that's not the case.
And I kept getting suspended because of my hairline.
Hairline.
Yeah, they have this stupid chin length or above rule.
So about the hair length rule. So there's a theory going around, which probably people have already heard, so I don't know why I'm saying it, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's my video. I can do what I want. Yeah, so there's a theory going around that the reason why Tao has that inexplicably long hair in the front is because he's trying to challenge the, he's trying to show that he's not getting in trouble for his hair length. So the fact that Elle was getting in trouble for it was pure transphobia and not the fact that people actually had a problem with the hair length. So.
Have you two been friends for a long time?
Best gal pals.
And here again is like, I really enjoyed the subtle ways that they show that subtle and really not subtle ways that they show that Tara and Darcy are in a relationship. Like the phrasing that the phrasing that Darcy uses here, best gal pals, and the look on Tara's face. I mean, you could interpret it multiple ways, but like a lot of queer people who have watched the show have immediately been like, they're together, because we know that phrasing. We know what best gal pals means. Nelly.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
You should come round my house and meet her. Are you free on Saturday?
Yeah, I think so.
Coming to his house. Coming to his house. Now, I just have to say, Joe Locke appreciation. He looks so cute in this part. Like, he just looks magnifique. The hair and the outfit, and yeah.
Is my hair too short?
It looks the same.
But is that okay?
It looks the same.
I do feel like it's a little weird, like the way that we don't even like hear any signs of their mom and dad like in the background when they're in the house. Like it, that is one thing that I feel like there should have been a little bit more of a presence of the Spring parents in this show, because like, you know, the scenes between Tori and Charlie in particular, like they're just standing out in the middle of the hallway or in the kitchen or things like that, and like there's not even a hint of presence of the mom and dad. Like we never even see the dad in the house. He lives in the car, and the mom just pops up once in a future episode to kind of interrupt an important moment. So yeah, do it. I did it. Nelly.
Hey. This is Nelly.
Nelly.
You got a haircut.
I would like to point out that Tori, Charlie's own sister, said that his hair looks the same. So it appears from a casual observer's point of view that no change has occurred to Charlie's hair. And yet, Nicholas Nelson has noticed that Charlie's hair is slightly shorter and is commenting on it and touching it. I would just like to go on record as saying that, yes.
Is it? Is it bad?
No, you look... It looks great.
You look changed to it looks, I also want to say that, like, Charlie's outfit is, like, spot on. Like, that is exactly the clothing he wears in this scene in the comics. It's very impressive. Also, I want that outfit. I would legit wear that whole outfit. I would wear like Nick's clothes and Charlie's clothes. I feel like Charlie's clothes are the ones that I wear like for my daytime, and Nick's clothes are like the comfy casual clothes that I would wear other times. But yeah, you don't need to know that.
Oh my god.
What?
It's snowing.
They just look at each other and like, well, hell yeah, we're gonna go play in the snow. This is just such a beautiful scene, like visually and emotionally as well. Nothing says love like snow down the back of your shirt. Ugh, the cuteness. Nick, sweatpants in snow, like, what are you thinking? I'd also like to clear up the confusion. Some people have said this is a Netflix mug. It is clearly a Nick mug.
He's very different to your other friends, isn't he? You seem much more yourself around him.
Do I?
Isn't that interesting, Nick? All right, so Nick had a wonderful weekend with Charlie playing in the snow. In a good mood, smiling, walking to school. Everything's great. Still smiling. Okay, immediately to the phone, where they once again talked like all night. So I was wondering, well, not all night, but they talked until bedtime. If you wanted to hang out again this weekend. And here's Imogen to
Who are you
record.
texting?
Your mum?
Yeah, so break for commentary here. All right, first of all, regarding Imogen, I would like it to be on record. I do like her. I think she's fine. She just, plays an unfortunate role of, yeah. we'll talk about that in the episode where it becomes relevant, which is next episode. But in any case, I do like Imogen. But, like, yeah, it's interesting to see that kind of what... There's a cat beside me. There's a tail. Kind of like what Nick's mom was saying about how he's more himself when he's with Charlie. It's interesting that, like, while he's with his friends here, he immediately defaults to a your mom joke. Like, can you imagine, like, Nick saying that to Charlie or someone? Like, no, that's not... This is the front that Nick puts up when he's with his other friends, where suddenly he's saying your mom jokes. But anyway, all right, back to Imogen.
Who are you texting?
Don't.
Come on, who's the MZ?
I haven't. God.
Yeah, so regarding this scene, like, as we learn in the next episode, Imogen is pretty interested in Nick. She likes him a lot. So, like, I understand. I think one of the reasons why I was a little bit resistant to Imogen at first is because, like, teenage me kind of relates to her. Because I was that person where, like, if I was into somebody, I would be, like, all up in their business and, like, trying to figure out if they had any crushes and, like, being kind of cringy and too forward and stuff like that. So I really relate to Imogen in that way. I do not understand rugby at all, but Nick is apparently good at it. Poor Charlie on the sidelines. Well, maybe good for Charlie because he doesn't want to be in the fray there.
What? Nick likes a girl.
No, he doesn't.
What? Like, he's in love with a girl.
No, he's not. Bum, bum, bum. Drama. But not much drama. Not much drama. Yeah. Yeah, so this whole thing, like, a lot of people judged Tao because of some of his actions during the course of this season, and I understand it. But at the same time, I also understand where Tao is coming from. Like, he is very protective of Charlie. He saw all the crap that Charlie went through the previous year with being bullied and all that stuff. So, like, he wants to protect him. That is his number one objective. So really, like, what he did, that's pretty smart. Like, he texts Otis and he's like, hey, I have a friend who might be interested, just wondering. Nick Nelson, do you know anything? Is he with somebody? But, like, what is with the rugby team, like, latching on to Tara as Nick's one and only when they kissed one time at a party 3 years ago when they were 13, and yet everybody's like, oh yeah, Tara, yeah, he's totally into Tara, you know. Yeah, but that just be how it is sometimes. Like, he's probably not even mentioned her at all in the last 3 years, but I love how poor Charlie is over here, like, sad because Nick is apparently straight and crushing on a girl. And meanwhile, across the field, all Nick can do is try to find, like, trying to catch Charlie's eye. Like, Charlie, we won. Let's celebrate. Yay, hey. He wants Charlie to be included. Charlie is the first person he wants to celebrate with. And the first person he wants to look at. Yeah, Charlie. Hey. And here we have another instance of the trademark Charlie and Nick wave. So I will demonstrate. Nick waves like this every time, and Charlie waves like this every time. And they're adorable, and I love it. But yeah, Charlie wave, Nick wave. Yep. And I love how Tara's whole Instagram is just like her and Darcy, like, cuddling together, like best gal pals.
You might as well give up right now. He's the straightest person I have ever seen.
Thank you.
Incorrect.
I don't know Tara that well. I can't just go up to her and ask her who she fancies. Come on.
Come on, group hug.
There we go.
There you go, Tao.
You just spaced out.
Oh.
What's up?
The fact that Nick gets so close to him and, like, just quietly and breathly is like, whoa, What's up? What's up? What is it? Tell me everything. I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you, Charlie. It's just, oh, I love it. I love that moment of him just like, anyway.
Do you want to come around my house?
I knew you.
You just said it in your head.
I just said it in my head. That doesn't count.
I also wonder how Darcy gets away with wearing that hoodie over her uniform every day.
Hi.
We weren't holding hands.
I was
No homo.
just admiring Tara's hands. I'm sorry if I've got totally the wrong idea here, but are you two, like, dating?
You've befriended the school lesbians.
If you're gonna befriend somebody, make it be the school lesbians. Nick, not great at the drums, Nelson.
You're terrible. I'm trying.
A moment is happening. A moment. Yeah, throughout these scenes, I keep thinking to myself, like, you need to say something. You're doing a reaction video. You have to talk. But, like, I just want to quietly watch them be in love. And here we go. Watching the movie. Charlie's fallen asleep. Sleeping Charlie. I mean, you thought awake Charlie was adorable. Sleeping Charlie, so adorable. And Nick sees it. He sees the adorable. And he sees the hand. Yeah, and again, like, I have so much respect that they were able to convey what Nick is going through without a word being spoken. Like, it is all there in his face and what he's doing and, like, the animations. It's just all there.
You look so cuddly like that.
Cuddly, definitely a word I use to describe my bros.
Yeah.
Hug. Ugh. Man, what I would not give, like, I feel like Kit Connor could make a lot of money by just, like, offering to hug people for $10. Like, I would pay way more than $10 to get a Kit Connor hug. Like, he looks like he gives the best hugs. Oh, Nick. Poor angsty Nick. So, like, a lot of people have wondered what is going on here when Nick is looking at this picture. My theory is that he's kind of looking at the person who everybody sees him as, which is, like, the straight-seeming rugby king, surrounded by his friends, like, surrounded by all these happy guys. But he's realizing that that's not actually who he is. Just the joy on Nick's face as he looks at Charlie. And look at all those pictures that they took together. And I would also like to point out that, like, that day happened a while ago, but Nick's photo album is right there. Like, he has been looking at these photos. He has been looking at these photos a lot. Well, maybe not a lot. We don't know a lot. But recently, he was looking at these photos. So, yeah. I love this. And the little thumb stroke. And panic. I cannot praise enough Nick in this episode, like at the end of this episode here, and Kit's portrayal of what's going through his head. Like, the combination of kind of joy and love and, like, looking at Charlie's picture and feeling these feelings, and then the panic and the dread and, like, the, oh God, what's happening, and the confusion. Like, it's all very, very, very well portrayed, and just, again, no words. Like, he has not said a word this entire time, but we see all that's going on there. Don't ask me how I know this, but Tara definitely doesn't like Nick back. And again, we have to give props to Elle for not outing Tara and Darcy, but still giving Charlie the info he needs. Poor Nick. I've been there, man. And as Nick does, I also turn to the internet. Shout out to Kit Connor's freckles. Am I pregnant? Probably not. Am I gay? Ugh, so good. All right, that's the end of the episode. Yeah, and I mean, a lot of other people have said this, but, like, as a queer person, like, that's just something you do. Like, looking up the looking online for the answer to the am I gay question is just something you do. Like, I remember doing it back in my early days of college when I was first figuring out that I was not straight. I did the exact same thing Nick did. I took like these bullshit quizzes that like asked you ridiculous questions that, you know, wouldn't tell you whether you're straight or gay or not. But like while I was taking them, I know I was kind of skewing the results towards gay because I was suspecting that I was gay or some variety of queer. And I just wanted confirmation from something outside of myself. Like, I knew it deep down, but I still wanted something outside of me to, like, give me the diagnosis, like, oh, yes, you are queer, or something like that. But, yeah, I really feel for Nick. And, of course, in the next episode, we'll get to see him going further down the gay rabbit hole of the internet. But yeah, this is I really enjoyed this episode because I enjoy all the episodes. But like highlights from this episode are definitely Nick and Charlie's 2 little dates, like them in the snow, A++, them at Charlie's house playing the drums together, and Nick almost grabbing Charlie's hand, and then really grabbing Charlie into a wonderful hug of wonderfulness. Excellent. And then, of course, just Nick's whole struggle at the end. Oh, hello, cat. Nick's whole struggle at the end. Kit Connor's acting, A++. Joe Locke looking adorable as Charlie through the whole thing. Kit Connor's freckles, immaculate. Love them. Love it all. Excellent show. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you watched. And I've really appreciated, as I said at the beginning, people who have watched and liked and commented and things like that, and subscribed. I got a couple new subscribers as well, so welcome and thank you so much. And yes, I will see you next time for hopefully episode 3, which is a good one. So yeah, okay, bye. Oh wait, I have to wave like, should I wave like Charlie or Nick? Here, we'll do, this is Charlie's wave, this is Nick's wave, so we'll do a combo. We'll go there, perfect. Okay, bye.